One thing that okay, before we get started, one thing that bugs me a lot is how Xianzhou works. Okay. Dude says he's a culinary healer. He heals through food. Heals. The heals is emphasized so much in the live stream. And what the fuck did he make himself into? Oh yeah, that's right, he's Nihility. There's nothing in his kit that does healing. He singes enemies with hot pot broth. Spicy hot pot broth. What's the deal with that? He is... No way. Oh, I thought the game crashed again. The fucking music stopped. What the fuck? Okay. Like, Xianzhou is literally made, dedicated for Acheron. Like, he's got the whole debuff kit going on. Just made for Acheron. Dude. Xianzhou, look, you may look cool, but I'm not gonna pull for you. Okay? If that's how you're marketed, I don't need that. I don't need you. What I need is facial. Like, bro, for Acheron, I have all the units I need. Jeez, just go triple mommy team. Easy, bro. Simple. All right, let's get right going. I have an interstellar message. Please check it promptly. Okay. You have an interstellar message. Please check it promptly.
Phew.
What's up, Pom-Pom?
Just got a message from the Xianzhou La Fu. Looks like it'll conflict with our original schedule.
So this takes place after Penacony, does it?
It's been a while, my friends on the Astral Express.
Alejandro-san!
How's your trailblazing expedition going? Soon, the Xianzhou Luofu will be holding the Luminary War Dance. Those who have aided the Luofu in overcoming the crisis are cherished allies of the Xianzhou.
It's an Obi-Wan.
Thus, on behalf of the Seat of Divine Foresight, I'm extending an invitation to attend the ceremony. Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
We would have met sooner if we didn't stop Danhun from using the Jade Abacus. Minor inconvenience.
Wow, things are getting
Jade
lively.
Abacus.
We've barely recovered from the family's Charmony Festival, and we're already being invited to another special event.
Trailblazing is all about having fun. I'm still recovering from the trauma caused by this last festivity. By the 8th day.
Yeah, me too. But wait, won't it
swear
look
on meaning.
unprofessional if we attend two
I swear on
ceremonies in a row?
values.
Aren't we supposed to be focused on restoring astral charts and doing some serious scientific exploration?
Well, you're right, March, but we need an interlude. We need a filler arc. So
we should leave March behind to take care of the Express?
no, we need March to don a new outfit.
Hey, that's not what I meant. I'm all for some fun. I just hope there won't be any surprise party crashers, like Friday or Saturday.
The Xianzhou Luofu has recently overcome a crisis by holding the war dance there, demonstrating
Wait till
to
they hear
everyone
about
that
Monday.
they've returned to a state of peace and safety.
Monday, the Aeon of Depression.
But that's what everyone said before we went to Penacony. You'll be totally safe under the family's protection.
Yeah, I mean,
No need to worry.
Yeah.
The war dance is not like the Charmony Festival with all its hidden secrets.
Because we'll be
It's
facing
just
off
a
the
festival
Borzon
to honor the
instead.
Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knights, who fought against the abominations of abundance and protected the Xianzhou
Oh yeah,
ships.
it's definitely gonna be so chill.
Aside from
It's
star
so
skiff
chill.
performances, it's mostly martial contests. Nothing too different from the Taiki and Roboball contest we've seen before.
Roboball.
What do you think, Himiko? Since we've accepted Miss Black Swan's proposal, we should probably head to Amphorius for refueling.
There's certainly no rush. This trailblazing expedition is quite unique, and the Express needs to be fully stocked and prepared before moving on to the next stop.
Right, speaking of Black Swan, are we just gonna leave her up here?
With
Is
Madame
she
Herta's
on
help,
the
I
Express
was planning
still?
to deliver some Leviathan fossils from Kalinga Abyss to Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society. It could earn us some favors before we set off. However, it may take a few weeks.
Leviathan.
Aw, so that means we're not going to the Lafu.
Womp womp.
Being an adult means maintaining relationships, whether we like it or not, Marge. Since we've been invited, it's only right for the Astral Express to attend the ceremony. So here's the plan. Pom Pom will take everyone to the Xianzhou Lafu. Mr. Yang and I will meet up with Ron May and fulfill our promise.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you, Marge, and Don Hung will represent the Express and attend the war dance.
Leviathan Ouroboros. Is oh well, it could be just one of
do
the
you two think?
Leviathans, but that be oh god, is Ron May trying to revive another fucking Eon? Ron May, stop. Jesus. I want to play I want to play with Leviathan fossils too. Yeah.
Himeko and Mr. Yang will be busy with serious research.
I'm gonna
Besides,
eat them like
fossils
cookies.
Can't compete with martial contests when it comes to fun, right?
I beg to differ.
Plus, you're the only one with so many friends on the Lafu. I'll be lost if you don't come along. You've gotta lead the way.
Now that everyone's on board with the plan,
Fine.
it's time to warp to the Xianzhou Lafu.
Shackling prison. Shackle that prison. Well,
Kalinga Abyss. What does she expect to find there? Current research on the Leviathan merely proves how little we know about such life forms.
no.
That's why geniuses are interested in that field. Science is all about uncovering the unknown.
No, dude, she's just batshit insane. All about that propagation. Propagation, like, hey, yo. Calm the fuck down. Come back soon.
Don't miss us too much. If I stumble upon some cool Leviathan fossils, I'll bring
Well,
you back as souvenirs for you.
You keep her safe now. Do the task you came here to do.
Himeko really knows how to convince people. Between Leviathan fossils and the war dance, the latter definitely sounds more fun.
I still beg to differ.
By the way, Don Hung, this time you'll be taking a stroll with us on the Lafu, right?
And just let you two wander around aimlessly on the Luofu by yourselves? I don't think so. Plus, Mr. Yang is right. The Ambrosial Arbor crisis just ended, and both the long life and short life species are still feeling uneasy. And that's why Jing Yuan wants to organize the war dance.
Right.
Show that the Xianzhou Luofu is stable.
That's funny
Safe.
because the Borzon's gonna invade them midway through. It's gonna cause even more unease. Also, you know what? I should have put a notice for this. At the start already. Stream might be prone to lagging / crashing due to Wi-Fi over here. There we go.
And since he has extended an invitation, it's only right that I visit my old friend.
As the High Elder of the Vidyadhara, imbibe
Coming back to
eternune.
this place brings back so many memories.
So here's something for all of you, a poem by March 7th.
Hey, I'm not actually gonna recite a poem. I was just thinking about all the twists and turns we went through when we first arrived on the Xianzhou. This time, we're not being forced or enticed or chasing after wanted criminals. And we didn't have to sneak in through the cargo dock. This trip has been incredibly smooth. Quite unusual, I must say.
No fighting Fantilia. Definitely unusual. We're so easily pleased. I actually feel sorry for us. Oh, come on, don't jinx us.
I'm just hoping for the best. You're the one jinxing us.
Yeah, oh god, Yanqing already texted me. Stell, I saw the Skyfaring Commission notice that the Express has docked in the Xianzhou. Are you guys on the north already? Quick with the news, huh? The General sent me to welcome you all to the Scarshift's Haven. See you in a bit. Oh wow, there's a lot of people.
Is the Starskiff Haven always this crowded?
No.
Oh, there's so many people here. I can
Whoa.
barely hear anything.
Yanqing said General Jing Yuan sent him to welcome us. But where is he?
Let's wait for him in front of the loom. It's the most prominent landmark on the dock.
All the representatives from the Xianzhou ships. What you guys saying? You guys ain't saying shit. Okay. Oh, there's an Teletron
Hey,
here
you
too.
guys, hold on a moment.
Oh. Pepeshi.
Did they just call us? Look at their
Penacony.
outfits. They're from Penacony, right?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the Xianzhou Lafu?
We know a little bit about it. What do you need?
A little bit about it, yeah, right.
We're from Penacony. Maybe you've heard of it. We came to this ship to gather interesting materials for making dream bubbles.
Oh, we just left there. Oh, talk about coincidence.
That's great. Do you know any must-see attractions on the Luofu?
Scale Gorge Waterscape, I guess. You've come to the right people.
Exactly. We're Xianzhou experts. Most of the tourists around at the moment are here to attend the war dance. And that's why we're here too.
Yeah, we know about that ceremony. But isn't the fighting ring still closed?
I've heard the ring was actually converted from a huge decommissioned Luofu fighter jet.
So it's even larger than regular Starskiff. Maybe so it's even bigger than Radiant
The
Feldspar.
Radiant Feldspar is bigger, I guess.
But for now, all we can do is wait until the war dance starts in a few weeks before we can board it. We've still got work
Holy.
to do, so we can't just sit around waiting for it to start.
Oh
That's
shit,
why
I
we're
just
asking
realized I had the
about some
wrong
must-see
border on.
attractions.
Hang on. There we go.
We're looking for unique experiences
Whoops.
that you won't find on Penacony. Our clients love these kinds of dream bubbles the most.
You're the expert here. Give them some suggestions.
Scale Gorge Waterscape. Climb on top of the Ambrosial Arbor. Dog. Fixtro Garden is just a haunted house attraction. Aram Alley is street food. Well, Chinese street food is bangers, but that's very biased coming from me. No, but like, Chinese street food is banger. Wait, what's that? Oh. Scale Gorge.
That's indeed a good idea. While the dreamscape on Penacony is all artificial, Scale Gorge Waterscape is a celebration of nature's resurgence.
Yeah.
It has some remarkable
There's
scenery.
remnants of Long there too.
Awesome! I love being out there in nature. Let's go to Scale Gorge Waterscape first.
Just watch out for the crazy blue ape.
I'm a bit worried that nature-themed dream bubbles might be outdated. But
Oh,
hey, let's
you
go
will
check
change
it
your
out
mind,
anyway.
I betcha. I
See you
betcha.
later. Maybe we'll run into each other there in a few days.
Look, Yanqing's here.
Really? Let's go catch up with him.
Is Yunli there too?
There you are. Everyone, this way.
Gee, it really is crowded, huh? My boy.
Hey, everyone. It's been a while.
My poor boy.
It doesn't feel like it's been that long since we last saw you. But Yanqing, are you?
And PC Cleo have hidden achievement. Oh. Okay.
What's up, Miss March?
They say kids grow up really fast. Yanqing, are you a little bit taller than before?
Nah, bruh.
We've only been away for a few months.
Model heights don't change like that. Long time no see, Yanqing. Cautiously pinch Yanqing's cheek.
What are you doing?
Sorry, but after our previous adventures, I've become suspicious of whoever greets us first.
Do you have to be suspicious around me too?
You know, the last time we came to the Xianzhou, the first person who greeted us was...
Also, we're talking. Yeah, I get it. The first person we greeted was... You know.
I get it.
But, you
Better
know,
safe than sorry.
Yanqing's fine. Yanqing won't be a bad guy. In this universe, at least. We don't talk about the online visual novel Yanqing. No, not Old Man Yanqing.
Seriously?
We're not gonna talk about
I've never
that.
seen the Lafu so lively before.
I was a bit worried that holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis might be too soon. But seeing the bustling Starskiff Haven, I understand why General Jingyuan chose this timing.
Yep. There's people from other delves and travelers like you three who've come from afar.
Alright, hang on. Guys, give me a second.
With the war dance coming up, there's a huge number of visitors pouring into the Starskiff Haven. The Cloud Knights are working hard to keep the security tight. The General said this ceremony would help the Xianzhou Lafu recover from the crisis. It's a way to showcase our martial spirit, reassure people, boost morale, and attract visitors from other planets to promote trade and peace. By the way, the Xianzhou Alliance places great importance on this ceremony too. The Xianzhou ships, the Zhuming and the Yaoqing, have both sent messengers to offer their blessings. Yeah, I wonder if you've heard of it. It's known as the Star Forge, and it's responsible for providing more than half of the Cloud Knights' armaments.
That's where Yunli is from.
The Xianzhou Zhuming boasts skilled craftsmasters, and General Huayan is a top-notch craftsman himself. If only I could get a sword forged by him, I'd be on Cloud 9.
By the way, Yanqing, where are we headed next?
I'm sorry for talking your ear off. The General wants to catch up with you at the Palace of Astrum. He's been eager to hear about how the Express has been doing.
It's funny how he tries to act all mature, but whenever it comes to something he's interested in, you can really see his childish side.
Yeah, he's adorable. Well, you're pretty much the same in that regard.
I agree.
Dead ass already.
All units, assemble quickly. Get ready to protect the crowd.
Already, is the Borazin already here?
I just mentioned security, and now all of a sudden something's gone wrong.
Because
Excuse me,
this is where the
I need to
cutscene
check out
happens in the live stream.
situation.
You're just as jinxed as March.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
We'll go with you.
Dang, they're already here? The Borazons are here. Dude,
Protect the civilians. I'll deal with him.
we just got here. Lunatics. Enemies with this mark can enter the Blood Moon Rage state. Okay.
Borison? Why are there Borison here? This ends now. Dreams do come true.
Like fight until every
Well, if you can do something before I kill you.
Let the show begin.
Hang on. Let me see. Borazon soldier from Scalable Claw Pack. Assassinating the... Look at you guys. Look at you. They even gave your crotch armor. What the fuck? Dang. This is indecent exposure though. They're like pretty much naked. Eclipse Pack. Infamous for gluttonous rage and devour the flesh of their enemies. Dang. It's pretty inappropriate, guys. I'm just saying.
Let's settle this.
It's pretty inappropriate.
grace and elegance. Existence is unity. 5 cents in the sea, go play!
Not good.
Yun Li. There she, that's her big ass claymore. Toothpicks.
Thanks for the help.
Sorry, no time to chat. Could you give me back my...
Wow, she came in, saw the show, and yoinked his sword. She just stole it. Damn, bro. Let me get a picture of this majestic. Wait, who just? Bro, I have it equipped already. Jesus. Yar. There we go. My swords.
Wait, my sword! I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we'll have to put our plans on hold for now.
I need to
I
find my
out
sword.
what's going on?
It's fine, Yanqing. She'll be your playmate soon.
While we appreciate your rescue, my Xianzhou friends, don't you think it's a bit too much to detain us and our cargo?
IPC.
Sorry, but we've been ordered to detain you and your cargo for inspection until we figure out the source of the attack.
Which, speaking of, they have new units similar to wolves.
Once we're done with
They're
the
using the
formalities,
same
we'll let you and your cargo
model as like the Borazon.
But this shipment isn't even meant for the Luofu. And it's IPC's patented technology. Who do you think you are to conduct an inspection?
According to the protocol, all cargo arriving on the Luofu must go through inspection.
Oh, but we didn't officially enter your dock at all. We just sought refuge in your dock because we were attacked by the Borazons.
Looks like this argument could go on forever. Let's not get involved in a heated dispute that won't lead to a resolution.
How dare you detain our ship? Who do you think you are?
Okay. Let me see Fei Xiao. I want to hear Fei Xiao.
Who's in charge here? I need some answers.
Ooh. A Foxian soldier.
It's my fault. we let our guard down for a moment. I take full responsibility.
And he's British too.
With the war dance approaching, safety should be a top priority. Now, tell me, how did Borisin prisoners end up in Starskiff Haven? According to the protocol, Borisin prisoners should be held on a Starskiff and taken directly to the shackling prison under strict supervision without ever touching the ground. Who allowed a prisoner transport ship to dock at the passenger terminal?
Please don't blame this, Captain. This incident involves the Zhu Ming's diplomatic vessel.
Who are you?
I'm Lu Jun, an officer of the Patrol Defense
Lu Jun.
Squad. Thank you for your help,
Lu Jun.
Lieutenant Yanqing. The situation unfolded rapidly, and it shouldn't be held against the captain. Here's what happened. An IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borisin just before arriving, and the Zhu Ming's diplomatic vessel came to the rescue. They fought off the Borisin pirates and imprisoned them on their ship.
So, an IPC ship was attacked by the Borisin near the Luofu, and the Zhu Ming envoys saved them? Sounds complicated.
Honestly, it gives me a headache too. The Zhu Ming diplomatic ship, adhering to standard procedure, docked at the passenger terminal to hand these criminals over to the Luofu. You know, with all the outsiders flooding onto the Luofu, the Starskiff lanes are under immense pressure. The Borisin desperados decided to put up a fight before the prisoner transport Starskiff could get there. And that's what you just witnessed.
We'll make sure these prisoners are sent to the shackling prison as soon as possible.
I see. It's an unusual situation indeed. I'll report it to the security department of the Realm Keeping Commission and ask for their cooperation in handling the aftermath.
Hang on, give me a second. There we go, okay. Okay, we're good, we're good.
Maybe I should gather more details from others so that the Seat of Divine Foresight can have a better understanding of the situation.
The cloudness calmed the crowd and dispersed and the street was restored to its peaceful state.
Oh, you look much maturer now, Yanqing.
Please don't tease me, Miss March. The situation on the Xianzhou before the war dance is like a calm lake that can be disturbed by even the smallest pebble, capable of generating far-reaching ripples with even the slightest disturbance.
What are those people, I mean, those monsters we just dealt with?
Did you call them the Borisin? I know, they're kobolds, right?
Those werewolf monsters are known as Borisin. They are abominations of abundance, and we've been fighting them for a very long time.
Ignore that. Damn, shit.
The Borisin have been a powerful force for a long time. plundering and enslaving many worlds. The threat they pose is just as terrible as the Swarm disaster. And the Alliance even had a fierce war with them 3 decades ago. Their presence has faded over the years. But who would have thought?
According to that officer, they attacked an IPC ship near the Xianzhou Luofu. Such a brazen attack seems quite unusual to me.
Yeah, that's what I find strange too. It seems like the IPC and the Borisin have some serious grudges. Well, enough with the chit-chat. The General wants me to take you to the Palace of Astrum. I'd love to chit-chat a little longer, but there are some things that can't be left unchecked.
Like my sword.
Is it a serious matter? Maybe you'll need our help in hunting down the Borisin?
Thank you, but it's no big deal. By the way, that young lady who just appeared, she took my sword. I'm thinking of filing a lost property report at the Realm Keeping Commission to see if I can get it back.
When he said this, he just sounded like a kid. Like, she took my toy. She took my sword. What?
I doubt she did it on purpose.
So when Cloud Knights get into trouble, they have to call emergency services too. You go file up with the report, and I'll go fetch popcorn. It's gonna be quite the show.
Don't remind me. I just zoned out for a moment, that's all. All right, let's not keep the General waiting.
Don't worry. There aren't many people out there with that kind of talent. It shouldn't be too hard to find her.
Yanqing Jackson and the Lost Sword. Percy Jackson.
There sure are a lot of troublemakers around.
What the hell are you on about, Luchin? Okay, he's a devious one. I see, and he's gone. Nope, he's still there.
Those guys are terrifying.
We'll see to it that these criminals are sent to the shackling prison as soon as possible.
I don't know, I don't like the way he eyed me just then.
Lieutenant Yanqing. So there's no need to worry about anything.
Thanks. By the way, you're an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad, right? I don't remember meeting you before.
Well, I'm just a junior officer. I recently returned to the Luofu from the front lines and was temporarily assigned here for security duty before the sale.
I know, I smell bullshit.
Those guys are terrifying.
Because the last time something like that happened, you know what I remember? Last time someone didn't remember a member of their, I guess, employee or co-worker, they turned out to be a minion of Enigmata. Not saying that they weren't a good person, but trust issues, people. This Xianzhou Luofu, what an eye-opener. Hello, I've only been here a short while. May I know your name? I'm Stell. You are my junior soror. Master told me about you. Where are my minutes? I'm sorry, I got a bit carried away. I'm Cleo, scholar from the Intelligentsia Guild. I'm tutelage of Master Todd Rildorn. Master has written many times to come to Xianzhou ship. He had found junior soror for me. Just when I was wondering what when you appear would be like. You appeared before my eyes. Oddly enough, I lost contact with Master Todd shortly after I received his last letter. So I came to the Xianzhou ship to look for him. No avail. You met Master lately. Oh, this is who what you meant by achievement. Dog, it's yeah. At the time, I was still an inexperienced scholar and didn't quite understand his decision. After all, she tried many times, but to no avail. We only have meager funds and scholars for the subject. I was convinced that the subject was possible. The Inspect Master too. In the end, he glimpsed the secret of truth and even cost him dearly. Perhaps he eventually entered the threshold of erudition. To be honest, his fate was invaluable to me. Will a mediocrity like me ever achieve anything like he did? Maybe I won't even have a chance to approach the threshold of erudition in my life. I still remember how he urged me to come here in this last semester. Who would have thought by that time I arrived, I'm sorry, but I'm not in the mood for pleasantries right now. If there's anything important to discuss, please leave me alone for a while. Subject, I forget it. I'm not gonna lie to her. Christ. The Palace of Astrum. It is there. Oh. Okay, I didn't know they updated this.
It's been a long journey, Elder Huayan. Thank you for your presence.
Don't mention it. Thank you for taking the time to welcome me.
Oh shit. It's... Hey, look at... Wait. Master Huayan's model?
General, I brought our guests from the Express.
Look at him.
Oh, I'm sorry for my bad timing. I didn't know you
Yunli's
were
grandpa.
meeting a guest, General.
Don't worry, you're just in time. It's been a while, my friends from the Astral Express.
Oh, his voice. I missed this. Did you miss us? I dreamed about you on Panagomi.
Oh. Well, it's an honor to be in your dreams, my friend.
Fuck me, still getting friend zoned. Okay.
Allow me to introduce you to General Huayan. He's the Arbiter General
She's
of
eyeing
the
that
Xianzhou
chest.
Zhuming, known as the Flaming Heart.
Hi.
No need to be so formal.
Gotta respect my elders.
I'm just a tourist here, no different from other tourists who've come to attend the ceremony.
Elder Huayan is not only one of the Arbiter Generals,
Chest, yeah.
but also the furnace
Nah, I'm getting that chest before her.
Artisanship Commission.
Don't steal my chest,
Besides his
Yunli.
martial skills, he excels in forging various weapons. Such talents are unique, even among the Arbiter Generals.
Be it Arbiter General or Furnace Master, these are merely titles given to me long ago. I've retired several times already, but with the current change in circumstances, the Marshal has called me back to duty, and I had no choice but to answer the call. Well, in the end, I'm to blame. Living such a long life naturally brings its share of disapproval.
It's an honor to meet you, General Huayan.
It's my honor to meet you, General Huayan.
Glad to meet you, General.
No need to be all formal. Today I'm just a guest on the Luofu, the same as all of you.
Wait, Yunli's gone.
So, these three are the ones you mentioned, Jingyuin? The heroes who helped you with the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
She's seen us.
Indeed. There's Don Hung, March 7th, and her. Without their help, I'm afraid the Luofu might not have easily overcome this crisis.
So, the Imbibitor Lune's reincarnation has returned to the Luofu and will attend the war dance. I'd love to have a drink with you should the chance present itself.
You're more than welcome, General Huayan.
And this young friend is?
Yanqing, my apprentice. He remains by my side.
Could you
as my
forge a
retainer
weapon for
due
me?
to his youth,
Says him.
which I hope will season him with experience. He will stand for the Luofu's Cloud Knights in the upcoming war dance, ready to take on all kinds of challenges.
Great! It's a real treat to see so
That
many
caught her
talented young
attention.
people around here today.
Hearing he'll participate. Maybe return his sword first. He's been worried ever since.
Oh, I almost forgot. This is my apprentice, Yunli.
The chick that stole my sword!
It's you!
The sword snatcher!
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Give me back my ice toothpick.
Oh, you two already know each other? Guess we don't need any introductions then.
Imagine if they use Sayu voice with AI to call our name and it looked funny for sure. Well, I mean, I guess that could be what AI voice could be used for? I mean, wasn't that their, like, if y'all ever played Blue Archive before? Because, like, Blue Archive had the thing where they would pronounce your character's name. I remember them having that feature when I checked it out on a whim. Because, like, I don't know, it's so awkward, just, like, we're so acquainted and then he just says her or him. At least just make them say Stell or Kalis.
What a coincidence! I was afraid I'd have trouble finding this girl.
Oh, now you've piqued my curiosity. Tell me, how did you two become acquainted?
She stole my sword!
She helped me capture the escaped Borison prisoners at the Starskiff Haven. Allow me to express my gratitude for you.
Your flying sword? Oh, so that's why I found a dagger in my bag. Turns out it's yours.
Dagger?
Yes, it is. Now that we've met again, I hope...
I'm keeping it.
Nope, that won't do.
Won't do?
You want your sword back, right? Well, you can't just take it back. On the Juming, when you lose your sword on the battlefield, you have to reclaim it on the battlefield.
Yeah, okay, I'm definitely hearing hints of Navia from Yun Li. That's so weird, though. I don't know, it's like that whenever they reuse voice actors. I can hear bits of Dia from Yanqing and then bits of Navia from Yun Li. And then the occasional, but not so, like, but very subtle Sino from Jingyuan.
As for this little sword, it was supposed to strike that escaped Borison prisoner. But unfortunately, its owner's agitated state caused it to fly off like a kite with a broken string, and it missed its target.
With Yun Li, it's much more evident. Because Navia's voice resonated so much with me. It's like very... I remember it well.
By the way, if I hadn't caught it and helped it hit its mark, that Borison prisoner would
So
have
Yun Li
away.
right now literally just sounds like Navia, but pitched up by like 0.5.
Hold on a sec, Yun Li. You took my sword without even asking, and now you're refusing
Also, it's
to
a
give it
Juming
back?
condition. We're on the Luofu, Yun Li. Oh my god, it's still happening. What the fuck? Okay. Well, I don't understand. It's only... Bro, it's only this that ever happens. It's only Star Rail. I really don't get it. Hang on, let me just check recording as well, since we have the time to take a short break. That's so weird. Need to contact support. Well, yeah, I did, but like, they didn't really give me a proper solution, that's the thing. Oh, that's so weird. I really hope this doesn't happen when I eventually stream Zenless, because I am gonna stream Zenless. But, it's annoying. It's really annoying. Let me just check recording real quick.
Previous adventure.
It's you!
It's you! What's up, Trailblaze? Welcome back. Okay. We're good. Yeah, I don't know. I guess for the rest of the time I'll ever be playing Star Rail ever.
Thank you for taking the...
General, I brought our guests from the Express.
Don't worry, you're just in time.
Damn, if I click...
It's been a while, my...
If I click this, is it gonna skip the whole thing or just skip up until where
How couldn't I have? It's not off.
Wow, since when did she and General Qing Yuan be...
It's gonna skip to the line where I stopped at, right? Talk about Xianzhou have... So you... No, well, see... I mentioned last time that the Wi-Fi here gets extremely terrible in the nighttime, so... Until I get back to UK, which is in around, say, less than 20 days, I can't actually do any of the live stream reactions live. So, you know, I would, but it would be really unwatchable. Okay, damn. Oh, do I want to... Hang on, I have a coin here, don't I? What the fuck? Wait. Don't I have a coin? The fuck? I could have sworn I had a coin. Look.
Oh, it's you.
It is. Okay.
Hello.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Okay. Thank God.
She helped me capture
Your flying...
Yes, it
No.
won't do.
As for the... By the way,
Hold on a second.
so much for Luofu Swordmasters.
Gee. They're gonna get along swimmingly.
Did you just say?
If you just stepped up and took your sword back from me fair and square, I would have totally respected you. But nope, you tried to play it down, expecting me to just hand it back to you like it's nothing. In front of everyone. With all due respect, you don't honor your sword. So you don't deserve it.
Hasn't anyone told you that taking without asking is stealing? If you want to settle this with swords, fine. Let's have a one-on-one duel right now.
Look at these two children.
Qing.
These two bickering children.
Well, that's more like it. Just be careful. Because I'm not as easy to handle as the Borisin.
You two, be quiet and apologize to Yanqing.
Hey! Whose side are you on, Grandpa?
I don't take sides.
It's a small misunderstanding, and an apology would be too much. I've heard about the Zhu Ming's incredible swordplay and craftsmanship. Most notably, the legendary Flame Wheel Octet. Seeing Miss Yun Li, who is among those ranks today, well, I must say she definitely has that fiery edge.
Such grandiose names. Some folks love to spin these fancy titles, trying to set the Cloud Knights apart. Yun Li is still just a young girl, a bit awkward and hot-tempered. So please forgive her if she's being rude.
Well, everyone, Elder Huayan and I have some business to discuss. For now, Yanqing, why don't you entertain our guests? And take Miss Yun Li to the inn. I'll find another chance to talk with you all. I'd like to express my gratitude to the Astral Express for helping the Luofu during the crisis.
That's so kind of you. I mean, you've already thanked us so many times.
Please forgive me for coming at an inconvenient time.
You needn't apologize, General Huayan.
Can you wear some sandals at least, Yun Li?
All right, Yun Li.
Is it that
Take
hard?
this opportunity to clear things up with Yanqing.
Yeah. It's better to make friends than enemies. But I won't be heading to the inn just yet. I want to visit Lingsha. She just arrived in the Luofu and could use some help settling in.
The Vidyadhara girl? The Sparkle Vidyadhara?
Yanqing, once you've helped our guests get settled, go to the Artisanship Commission for me. I've heard about the attack and the detainment of the IPC ship. Xianzhou sent word that the IPC members are protesting and wish to have their cargo back. See if you can calm them down. Don't get aggressive. Just make it clear that
I
the
feel like this
Xianzhou
patch, I
has
want
no
these two
intention of
people
violating
to...
their rights.
Well, if you want that, then you're fine, Ghost Time. Daddy General Jingyuan here is already setting those two up, so... They'll be fine.
I'm on it.
They'll be fine. Yanling! You are so small. You are so small.
This trip is totally worth it. Compared to the Juming, the Luofu is so much livelier. But it's a shame the Luofu swordmasters don't seem that great.
Oh my god. Glad to meet you, Miss Yunli.
Glad to meet you too. Are you here to participate in the war dance?
I'm just a tourist attending the ceremony. Can outsiders participate in the war dance as well?
Of course. To honor martial arts, the Cloud Knight's ring is always open to outsiders.
Well, I'm using the martial arts of my baseball bat.
If you can defeat the ringmaster selected by the Xianzhou, you'll not only win rewards and prizes, but also be making a name for yourself.
Do I get Primo Gems?
Sounds tempting, doesn't it?
I mean, Stellar Jades. What's the Flame Wheel Octet the General spoke of?
That's how outsiders refer to my peers in the Juming Cloud Knights and the Artisanship
Hey, Milwaukee. Hello. Thanks for joining the stream. Just doing the, got about maybe another and a half hour more of streaming I can do before I need to go, but doing as much of the, Xianzhou Continuance I can.
Under Grandpa's guidance, learning the art of craftsmanship and swordplay. That's how we got that title, I guess. Just don't mention it in front of Grandpa. He always says that empty titles bring pointless challenges and
Hope you're
conflicts.
doing well.
We Juming swordmasters pride ourselves on the success of the group over the individual.
Aren't you coming with us?
I have some things to do.
This patch is such a cliffhanger. Oh,
Little
well.
Yanqing doesn't seem
I'll
too
see.
happy about me tagging along.
A little Yanqing. He shouldn't have said you stole his sword, but you did take his sword.
Yeah, you're right. I took it with my skills. So I guess you can say I'm a robber or something. How dare he imply I'm a thief? Totally different.
Oh my... Bro. Wow. Too short for me. Oh. Still yeah, bro, she... Yunli crashed my goddamn phone. Why does this... God, that wasn't even... That's barely 10 minutes since I've opened the game. How the fuck did it crash again? Ugh, that's so annoying. Look, I'll be honest, in terms of duration, I'm willing to take short for time being ever since the 12-hour stream I had to do.
This trip is totally worth it. Compared to the but
for...
That's how outsiders refer to my peers in the Juming Cloud Knights and the
For
Artisanship
Penacony?
Commission. We all train under Grandpa's guidance, learning the art of craftsmanship and swordplay.
Also, the
That's
ad
how we
starting
got that title, I guess.
soon,
Just don't
so
mention it
we'll let
in
it
front of
rest for a
Grandpa.
bit before we
He
continue.
always says that empty titles bring pointless challenges and conflicts. We Juming swordmasters pride ourselves on the success of the group over the individual. I have some things to do. Besides... Yeah, you're right. Besides, the sword seems scared of its own master. I'd like to ask him. You claim to cherish your sword as your life, yet you don't even recognize the state it's in
He
right
does
now?
buy 2 copies. every time. So
I didn't intend to keep his sword. I was planning to take this chance to return it to him. But now, I've changed my mind. I'll give that poor flying sword some proper maintenance. I won't consider returning the sword unless he learns how to say please, hello, thank you, and sorry, so he can forget about it for now.
Huh. You scratch your head, feeling a tingling sensation on your scalp at the thought of impending troubles Xianzhou will face. While distracted, the younger has already wandered off on her own. Her whereabouts unknown.
I'm sorry for Yang Qing's rudeness.
Not at all. Taunted by Yun Li like that, even a training dummy would be angry. You've taught your apprentice well. If it were me in my younger days, I'm afraid I'd have drawn my sword and fought. Yan Qing can understand your concerns. On the other hand, Yun Li is still a naive girl who's only interested in swordplay. Honestly, I brought her here
swordplay
to
takes skill.
participate in the war dance because I want to broaden her horizons.
He does open his eyes. Huh. Grandpa Huayan. Wait.
Hey, Don Hung. I thought all the Xianzhou generals were like Jing Yuan, but that General Huayan, he looks
Hey.
so thin and scraggy, as if
Who
even
knows?
a light breeze
Once
would
you
knock
take
him
off
over.
that
Is that old man really an Arbiter General?
the robe, you'll see a jacked grandpa. He just has a short form, that's all.
Each Xianzhou ship has its own division and specialty within the Alliance. Not all of the Arbiter Generals are good at leading the charge. You heard what Jing Yuan said, right? General Huayan was once the head of all the skilled craftsmen on the Zhuming.
Mm-hmm. I mean, think of him in his prime. He probably was jacked. Like, you know, Wagner level. Hmm. There appears to be more than meets the eye. Why does he look so old? Perhaps he's a robot.
Don't you find it strange? Do Xianzhou people age? I rarely see any old people on the Xianzhou ship. And when I do, they're usually travelers. But General Huayan looks like an ordinary old grandpa. Is he really a Xianzhou general?
Good question. He's right there. So why don't you ask him yourself?
Nah, I'd like to live a little longer.
We should leave. General Jing Yuan asked Yan Qing to entertain us, so obviously, he has important matters to discuss. Let's not waste any time here.
This is the report Xianzhou just sent me. Let me take a look. Looks like the general has given me a tough challenge. He wants me to try and help put the IPC's mind at ease.
Oh shit, are we gonna do that negotiation thing again? From Aramali? Is this some kind of test from the general?
Well, it's not exactly a test. As Cloud Knight officers, we not only learn the art of war and martial arts, but also occasionally have to handle diplomatic disputes. It's just, you know, talking things out isn't as straightforward as duking it out with weapons on the battlefield. This is especially true when you're up against the IPC. Their non-stop corporate babble. Well, let's not worry about that for now. Shall I take you to the inn?
Let's go. After watching Yanqing and the others leave...
It is the Law Fu's honor to have you in attendance at the war dance.
New system, but I hate it. I want the old one.
Yet, the fact that a simple martial arts ceremony has attracted esteemed generals from the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing implies intentions beyond mere spectating. Might there be any specific instructions from the Marshal?
You're overthinking it, Jing Yuan. As I said, I'm here to broaden my granddaughter's horizons. I have no ulterior motives. However, I have no clue what the Yao Qing Arbiter General has in mind. Do you remember when you accepted this position? I told you that an Arbiter General's battlefield goes beyond the physical one. You'll need to lead and manage everything on the Xianzhou. The title of Arbiter General holds a weight far greater than its literal meaning. So many years have passed, and you've done well. However, longevity for the Xianzhou people can be a curse. Living too long means that every mistake you made will lurk in the shadows. And one day, they'll eventually catch up to you. The Marshal knows everything that has happened on the Luofu. As for the Merlin's Claw of the Yaoqing,
ins and outs of Ambrosia Arbor disaster.
She has come specifically for you. Speaking of which, why hasn't she arrived yet? They say the Merlin's Claw strikes like lightning. Being late isn't her style.
Is it who I think it is?
That's not true, General Huayan. She's been here a while, but I'm sure you've heard of her unbridled nature.
And Moza.
As soon as she disembarked from the star skiff, she mentioned having something to attend to and simply disappeared.
Damn, that voice is deep. And also, hey Kazuha. Kazuha became a Xianzhou
Yaoqing, I assume.
What?
We are Jiaoqiu and Moza, retainers of the Merlin's Claw. It's an honor to meet you in person, Arbiter Generals.
Why do you look like Zila's brother?
Now this is interesting. A guest who doesn't come to visit but sends a message instead. What does she mean? Tell me, what could be more important to her than coming here?
Master heard about a spectacular view in the Scale Gorge waterscape. I believe she went there to enjoy it.
A spectacular view? Ha! Did you hear that, Jingyuan? This person is being sarcastic.
Please do not misunderstand me, General Huayan. I was simply stating the truth. Master thought it would be inappropriate to keep you waiting, so she sent us here. Once she's finished,
I really like Moza's design though. How the hell is he a 4-star for the billionth time? it's really the predicament, isn't it? We want more 4-stars, but then if the character that we like becomes a 4-star, we're all like, why are they a 4-star?
Drat, I forgot to ask Yun Li to return my sword.
I'll go get it back for you.
No need to bother. The Juming envoys won't be leaving the Luofu anytime soon. I'll ask for it later when we meet again. By the way, I don't know if it's just me, but the general seemed a little reserved.
Well, Emily's different. Emily
visit?
Nothing against you, Emily Maines, okay, but she definitely looks like a 4-star that's been forced into the 5-star role last minute.
Reserved? Really?
Maybe I'm just overthinking things.
No, you're not. When I entered the Palace of Astrum, I realized that the messenger from the Xianzhou Juming was actually the Arbiter General himself.
No teaser for that, yeah.
The messenger from the Xianzhou Yaoqing must be the Merlin's Claw herself, I presume.
That's right.
Well, that's what makes this entire thing so unusual.
What's so unusual about it? They simply received an invitation from Jingyuan, just like the crew, right?
The war dance is just a small festival. And now we have 2 Arbiter Generals from other Xianzhou ships here.
The shackling prison.
I'm afraid they're here for something more. Maybe they've come to hold Jingyuan accountable for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Hold him accountable? Come on, didn't the Luofu fall victim to
he did negotiate with Lota.
And the Antimatter Legion? Why would they blame the victim?
Danshu's rebellion and Ventilia's scheming are merely one side of the story to the other Arbiter Generals of the Alliance. Only a single piece of incontrovertible evidence remains, creating an endless source of potential complications.
The Ambrosial Arbor.
Yes. It's undeniable that the plague mark, which was subdued by the Xianzhou Luofu, has resurfaced. But was it really a conspiracy instigated by the Ant? Once the spark of suspicion is kindled,
my bad.
It proves hard to extinguish.
We can vouch for Jingyuan though. No wonder we were called back for the ceremony.
The general must have had that in mind when he invited us to attend the war dance.
What was I thinking? Seriously. Here I was looking forward to a carefree and enjoyable trip. But it seems wherever we go, drama is just around the corner.
Aw, I was so excited. I thought those Arbiter Generals were just here to see the ceremony. By the way, I heard that an alchemist from the Zhuming diplomatic ship has arrived. And rumors say that she's to be the new Cauldron Master of the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu.
Sparkle 2.0.
An alchemist from the Zhuming serving as the Cauldron Master on the Luofu? While it's not unheard of, the timing itself...
Thanks to your words, Mr. Dan Heng. Now I finally see the underlying tensions. The General is under tremendous pressure right now, but I was completely oblivious to his troubles. How naive of me.
Come on, don't think like that. Leave the adult matters to the adults. Even if you wanted to do something for the General, it's not like you can do anything. Did I say something wrong? Again?
You're a real master of conversation. Please, March, just keep quiet. Oh, that's mean.
Miss March is right. I don't have the skills to share the General's burdens at the moment. Still, I'll do my best to follow his instructions. Let's go. Once I've taken you to your accommodations, I need to go to the Artisanship Commission to handle the IPC's protest.
He looks like he has a lot on his mind. We can't just let him go alone. Why don't we accompany you to the Artisanship
Good job whispering
Commission?
right in front of them.
This is too much trouble. While I appreciate your kindness, dealing with the IPC's workers could be tricky. I'm afraid this will cause trouble for the Express.
That's fine. We're friends with the IPs. Well, the Stonehearts at least.
No worries. We're pretty experienced in dealing with the IPC.
There we go.
You've heard of the 10 Stonehearts? We've dealt with quite a few of them.
Topaz is my best bud. I didn't see what I clicked.
Bragging. Anyway, this time it'll just be a few ordinary IPC workers. Surely you don't think they'll be even trickier than Aventurine, do you?
Nah, Aventurine's homie.
Well, since you're willing to help, I won't decline your kindness. Let's head to the Artisanship Commission and meet them.
Oh, yeah.
Can I really reason with you Xianzhou people? I think I get it now. In your words, this is called looting a burning house, right?
But I am trying to reason with you here.
What the fuck? Whoa. I swear that voice sounds... This shit.
Toxic voice sounds familiar. Haven't I heard it before in Aurum Alley?
The barking guy from Aurum Alley.
You know what? This isn't my first time dealing with the Skyfaring Commission. I can handle your unreasonable ways.
This shithead's back.
But straight up snatching IPC cargo, isn't that going a bit too far?
Oh my god, okay, we're making him back again, definitely.
Just as I've said it many times already, once we've inspected the cargo and completed the security check, you can be on your way.
Why is he
Is something
here?
wrong with your ears, or is it just your brain?
I'm hearing you loud and clear. I'm thinking clear. And my answer is crystal clear. Not a chance. Keep detaining my cargo and I'll file a complaint directly with your general.
For the love of... Scott, what are you doing here? Did I just hear a dog barking?
You jerk! Who are you calling a dog? Wait, why are you here?
Remember me?
Staying on the Xianzhou, are you? What terrible luck. Wherever you go, disasters aren't far behind.
You bet your ass I'm making you bark again.
Aren't you the guest from the Astral Express? What brings you and Yanqing to the Artisanship Commission?
I heard you're in trouble.
They're in trouble? No, No, it's me! I'm the one in trouble!
Piss off.
Looks like you've met this IPC worker before. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. I was sent here to deal with the IPC protest, Miss Shikwe. What's going on here?
As you know, this IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borisin and rescued by the Juming's diplomatic ship. Then the Cloud Knights were instructed to bring it back to the dock for repairs and inspections. And this is Mr. Scott, the person in charge of this transport ship.
So, you're Scott. I've heard her mention you. Weren't you kicked off the Lafu before? Why did you come back?
Like I wanted to come back. I thought I'd just dock at the harbor for repairs and leave this forsaken place for good. Little did I know, as soon as the ship entered the harbor, a bunch of Cloud Knights showed up and snatched all our cargo from the hold.
I assume this plays out differently if you haven't done the Arm Alley event yet.
What do you mean by snatched? I've told you 1,000,000 times. It's a security check.
Then why did you bring the cargo to the Artisanship Commission? You even brought in some shady craftsmen. It's obvious you're trying to steal the IPC's patented technology.
Listen here. Firstly, the Skyfaring Commission detected dangerous items that could possibly be weapons in your cargo
wolves,
hold.
Mac.
That's why they called me here, to double check. Secondly, where the heck did you get the idea that I'm a shady craftsman?
Even if there are dangerous items, what do they have to do with you? It's not even being shipped to the Lafu. We'll just fix the ship and be on our way. We won't unload our cargo here.
But you'll have to stay in the port for several days before your ship is repaired and you can take off again. How can we just leave unchecked items sitting here?
I understand, but we don't need to disassemble the cargo if it's just a security check, right?
In most cases, we don't. However, our scans discovered that the cargo doesn't only contain machinery, but also some substance that resembles biological tissue.
No.
Biological tissue? Does this crate contain living things?
I'm afraid we'll need to wait for the Alchemy Commission for further confirmation. In any case, according to our regulations, we need to unseal one of the crates for further examination. But this IPC specialist has been hindering us on the grounds of patent secrecy.
The Alliance's regulations on biological products are very strict. Without further inspection, there is no way for the Skyfaring Commission to release the cargo.
Oh, really? Fine. If anyone lays a finger on that shipment, they'll have me to deal with. It doesn't matter if it's mechanical or biological. It's none of your business. I'm filing a complaint against the Skyfaring Commission.
Do you want a leash this time?
Regulations.
This Mr. Scott seems stubborn and difficult to persuade. Honestly, I really don't want to have a vicious confrontation with the IPC.
Maybe let me just phone your supervisor, huh? Well, I know a thing or two about convincing Scott.
I heard how you helped Aramali. The IPC representative back then was Mr. Scott, right?
Damn right.
Since you've dealt with him before, it looks like I'll have to rely on you again.
What are you guys whispering about over there? Just hurry up and give us back our cargo.
Help Yanqing debate. Oh shit, we are, aren't we? Oh. At the end of the negotiation, most higher than the equal bonus. Okay. Which can either increase or decrease in morale and make choices in negotiation. Okay then. Oh, it is. It is. It's a more advanced version of it too.
This guy won't listen to reason and can only be persuaded with intimidation. But he does seem to follow rules to some extent. Let's use that against him.
Speaking of regulations, we have our own laws and regulations too. According to Article 4 of the Xianzhou Alliance IPC Trade Consensus, the Alliance and IPC shall never infringe on each other's intellectual property rights.
Emotional trigger. Double the results of this round of the smoke and mirrors. Let's try this, I guess.
Your logic
Oh.
is too confusing for anyone to follow. Maybe you should learn the art of communication from a monkey before you continue.
Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. I'm really sorry about this. Jeez. Oh God, it's even happening more frequently. Give me a break. Yep.
As I recall, this guy won't listen to reason and can only be persuaded with intimidation.
Speaking of regulations, we have our own laws and regulations too.
So if I taunt him, it doubles the results.
Your
Monkey.
logic is too confusing for anyone to follow. Maybe you should learn the art of communication from a monkey before you continue spouting nonsense.
Make proposals from a legal perspective. Start making him feel uncomfortable. Remind him of his embarrassing past.
Hey everyone! Meet my old friend Scott. He's very talented, especially at imitating animals.
Stop it! Let's focus on the business at hand.
Damn.
What's the point in dragging up the past?
Oh, you're amazing! Can you teach me? Which animals can you imitate?
Just forget it. Even if we set aside the secrecy of intellectual property, these prototypes built by the Intelligentsia Guild are incredibly valuable.
You can check.
Beyond your wildest imagination.
Abide by the
If anything goes
rules.
wrong,
Okay.
You won't be able to pay for it even with your lives.
Feign retreats. Okay, let's try this again.
Your logic is too
Okay, I just say the same thing. Abide by the rules then. Pay compensation you wish.
Can you give us an exact amount?
Okay,
Mr.
there we
Scott?
go.
If there's any damage after the inspection, the Express, I mean, the Skyfaring Commission will compensate you.
The Skyfaring Commission. Yeah, they will compensate you, provided a detailed report of the damage is submitted.
I don't doubt the financial strength of the Skyfaring Commission. However, this is not just about money. Besides, the cargo on this transport vessel belongs to the Intelligentsia Guild.
Or retry,
If you want to
yeah.
inspect the cargo, shouldn't you at least call in a member of the Intelligentsia Guild to be present?
Abide by the rules, but also intimidate. It's time to escalate the issue.
Since the Intelligentsia Guild entrusted the cargo to the IPC for transportation,
What if
it's
we
the
tie?
IPC's responsibility to ensure its safety, right? Why would you need a member of the Intelligentsia Guild to be present?
Let me tell you something. As stated in Article 17 of the
Damn.
IPC's Building Material Logistics Department Transport
No
Agreement
retry,
law,
if failed, we
subsequent to the
fight.
dispatch of goods and during their transit, all risks, save for those
No
pertaining to the
shot.
transportation safety, shall be the sole liability of the consignor.
that is so me. Damn, if I can't debate right, catch these hands, boy.
Well, only protect the integrity of the goods and prevent anyone with ill intentions from getting their hands on them, for example.
Dead ass.
As for whether the cargo itself poses a security threat to the destination,
Fuck.
that's not our responsibility. It appears we have reached an area beyond your expertise, doesn't it? The complexity of legal studies are indeed challenging. We both need to follow the
God, I
regulations.
hate this guy
because
so
that's how
much.
the IPC and the Xianzhou operate, right? As an IPC worker, I have to abide by its regulations. If I make an
What if
exception
we
and allow
die?
you to inspect the cargo, it'll spell disaster for me.
Talk about his unpromising career prospects. Swallow your pride and beg him.
Everyone has their own set of rules. Now that you're on their turf, shouldn't you follow their rules too?
Yeah, I get it. I know I'm on the Xianzhou, but if I violate the IPC regulations, I'll be in deep trouble when I get back.
Successful.
Well, you guys sure know how to argue your case.
I mean, we tied, though.
Fine. I'll allow you to do the
Okay.
security inspection. It's just that
That's cool.
I need some time to sort things out. This is a big deal. Let me talk to headquarters first.
So, Mr. Scott, are you just stalling for time and planning to leave the Xianzhou as soon as your ship is repaired?
Oh well.
To avoid the Skyfaring Commission's inspection?
Well, IPC staff are free to come and go, as long as they don't break any laws.
Who's this?
Yeah, you've got some insight there. Who are you again?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lingsha,
Sparkle!
Cauldron Master and head of the Alchemy Commission on the Law Fu.
Yeah, Lingsha. Yeah.
Could she be?
The up-and-coming Cauldron Master.
Yeah, she's the new Cauldron Master assigned here from the Xianzhou Zhuming.
When I fail this system, I close the game and redo it again. You cheat me first, I cheat you back. Wow, look at her, eh? Wow.
I received a report from the Artisanship Commission about cargo containing samples of unknown organisms. It said they needed help from the Alchemy Commission. I had nothing better to do, so I came myself. It's fine, Mr. Scott. If you really don't want your cargo to be inspected, it doesn't matter.
Sparkle Dragon, right?
It doesn't matter? How can you say that?
Why are you being so nice all of a sudden? Well, since you're not going to check it, I'll take this crate and be on my way. Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah, sure. Why should I object? Not only this sample, but all the goods on the transport ship are yours to keep. Like I said, we won't inspect them.
Wait a minute!
Uh-oh.
Well,
She knows what
like
she's
If only the
doing.
young displayed a more reasonable attitude, we could have
Hey,
sidestepped that altercation just now.
don't talk down to my boy.
Our ship will leave in a few days
I will
once
make
the
you.
engines are
I
repaired.
will make you bark again.
Your ship can leave whenever you want, but I'm afraid I can't say the same for your cargo. According to the import and export
There we
regulations
go.
signed between the Xianzhou and IPC, all biological shipments can only leave the port when they have confirmed to be of no threat, or when all biological activity expires. Since we can't determine if your shipment is safe for the environment, I guess we'll have to wait for its biological activity to expire.
To wait for it to
Let me check
die.
the previous cases. Normally, it'll only take around 47 star calendar years.
He'll be dead by then.
Only 47 years?
That's just a casual weekend for long life species.
Why so surprised? You're still young and full of energy. I'm pretty sure you'll live a few more decades. Have some confidence in yourself.
Not with that attitude, he won't.
Ha! Typical of a long-life species. Your words are dripping with sarcasm. While you may not care about time, I do. I'll be demanding double compensation from the Skyfaring Commission for every minute wasted.
God, I hate him so much.
You seem pretty confident that your career and life will last long enough to witness this victory unfold.
Step aside, guys. Let them do the inspection.
But, Mr. Scott...
Come on, we're already in enough trouble. Just let them do the security inspection. And if needed, I can always grovel before the Intelligentsia Guild later. I'm just using my head for what it's apparently good for, right?
At least you've wised up for once. Thanks, bro.
Well, honestly, at least you're not as annoying as that woman. Bro, just do the inspection.
This lady
I knew that ticked him off.
is really something else.
I'm still waiting for Fei Xiao.
Is this the IPC product?
There's the wolf
Listen up.
mix.
Any damages caused by inspections will be filed with the IPC.
Oh.
Turn it off.
Oh. We'll just fight anyway. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. When an ally is inflicted with Terror Grip, attacking the caster of Terror Grip once again can dispel Terror Grip. What the fuck is Terror Grip though? When Terror Grip ends, if the caster of Terror Grip is not attacked with to dispel Terror Grip, then the ally afflicted will fall into the terrified state and will be unable to perform actions.
Oh, how unexpected.
Oh.
That was a surprise.
Howling Casket. You know what? Never mind. This doesn't look like the... It's different from the wolf mech models. Oh. Damn, it does look cool though, doesn't it? A combat machine developed by the Intelligentsia Guild utilizing Borzan biological Oh, but they did use the tissue. These machines protect the tenacious vitality of non-like species and the slaughter algorithm. Ooh.
Take your positions.
Until everything
How interesting, huh?
Let's improvise.
Set to the sea, go play! There's more to life.
Eternal the dead return.
Okay, he needs to charge it up too.
Existence is unity. Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Somebody dies so fast because my firefly breaking effect. Yeah, right? Like, look at this.
Rhythm get messed up. Dreams do come true.
You chose the wrong
Weakly.
ending.
Mood is set. Let the show begin.
Set to the sea, go play!
It is a cool mech though, I'm not gonna lie. The mech looks really cool.
Were you seriously planning to leave this stuff unchecked at the dock for days? That's way too dangerous.
I had no idea about it. You must have accidentally triggered the cargo's defense program.
She just knocked it.
I don't think trying to shift the blame is a wise choice.
But seriously, I don't know why that thing suddenly started moving. I swear on the Amber Lord.
Look hard for this end. Yeah, that's what they were looking for.
Enough. Miss Shikwe, please escort our IPC guest to the Skyfaring Commission.
I'm on it. Please follow me, Mr. Scott.
Look at how vulnerable he is now. He might just start barking on his own.
Gentlemen, our preliminary inspection shows that there is indeed hidden biological tissues inside. Just like the craftsman feared.
It's a combination of organic and mechanical.
Can't even tell if it's ingenium or
Ew.
biological in nature.
Why do you say that?
The core of this device is what they call wetware in industry slang. To put it simply, this machine operates with a kind of biological nerve as its control center.
Wetware?
I'll take some samples for the alchemist to analyze and figure out where the biological tissue comes from.
Why would the Intelligentsia Guild use such unethical technology? Perhaps they're trying to create a new weapon?
Whatever the reason is, it's probably why the Borusan attacked the ship. No wonder the IPC were trying to obstruct our inspection. I'll contact the Ten Lords Commission and ask the judges to come and give their final verdict on this. According to our rules, all prisoners and weapons involving dangerous creatures must be taken to the shackling prison for further sentencing. After all, it's the safest place on the Luofu. As for you, Mr. Craftsman, please go with the Cloud Knights and explain the situation to the judge. I had a feeling that the IPC members would cause trouble, but I didn't think they'd be this tricky. Thanks for your help, Miss Lingsha.
I should thank you for saving my life. Your sword skills were impressive. Taking down that big guy. I thought the General's retainers were all burly martial masters. I didn't expect Yanqing to be so
cute.
Can't argue with that. As for you, you must be the guests from the Astral Express, right? Saving the Luofu from that crisis. It's so impressive. It wasn't a big deal. Really. It's still early. So why don't we get some tea at the Alchemy Commission? We can discuss your suggestions for revitalizing the commission.
I'd be happy to accept your invitation.
And you three are coming too, right?
We are going to the Alchemy Commission. Might be hitting my... oh. What the heck?
Hey! Oh, you're back! Why didn't you say anything in the group chat? I'm on duty. Let's catch up later.
I'm gonna say that.
Cut it out. I'm carrying out my sacred duty. Stop hanging around here and find something better to do. Once I'm done in a few days, call up Lil Gui and Huahua, and let's grab a meal at Aromatic.
The Ghostbuster Squad, eh?
Ages since we hung
Hey.
out. Goodbye.
Yeah, just FYI, I might be closing in on how long I can stream for today. Just so y'all people know.
I'm here to pay my respects.
Dang, is there anyone else?
All these years, and the view at the Alchemy Commission hasn't changed a bit. The tides come and go, but the ancient sea remains the same. For us Vidyadhara, there's nothing more nostalgic than our homeland.
You're a Luofu native, Miss Lingsha?
Yes, I grew up here, listening to the sound of waves while researching prescriptions with my mentors and peers at the Alchemy Commission. It's kind of sad, isn't it? Everything changes but somehow remains familiar. Just like you, Don Hung, I traveled far from home, and now I've returned. Seeing the familiar scenery brings back a hint of nostalgia.
The view here would be even better without the ambrosial arbor.
Oh, really? I think that towering tree looks pretty
Okay, you know what? I might as well reinstall the bloody game before the next time I stream. Holy shit. Jesus. Ugh. So annoying. What? I don't even get what's causing it.
All these years. And the view of the tides come and go.
You're a Lofu.
Yes. I grew. It's.
The view here would be even better without the ambrosia.
Oh, really? I think that towering tree looks pretty impressive.
Even if it's impressive, it's a plague mark. The Xianzhou have been fighting abominations for thousands of years. And now that the ambrosial arbor has been reborn, it's only natural for everyone to feel uneasy.
Well, once a seed is planted, no matter how long it takes, it'll eventually sprout and bear fruit.
I have to say, I like your design, but this thing distracts me a lot. Because, for whatever reason, it reminds me of the old Windows logo. You know, the one that's curvy, and then it's green, yellow, red, and blue.
In my humble opinion.
I know this one doesn't have a blue,
The rebirth
but
of the ambrosial arbor and the resurgence
that's
of
what
the
I think of every
disciples
time I see
Sanctus
it.
Medicus were inevitable. The seed was already planted when the ancestors of the Xianzhou sought immortality.
Why is such a serious topic all of a sudden? We can't just make wild speculations about these things, Miss Lingsha. I thought we were here to have some tea, but where's the tea?
My bad. Well, since you went through the entire ambrosial arbor crisis firsthand, Dan Heng and Lieutenant Yan Qing, I'd like to discuss something with you.
What would you like to discuss, Miss Lingsha?
I was lucky enough to be chosen by the Alliance to come in and clean up all the old grime in the Alchemy Commission. Honestly, the Alchemy Commission is riddled with problems and has reached a point where fixing it seems impossible. I'm looking to remedy this problem, but was wondering if you could provide any insights.
Well, even though I'm a Vidyadharan like you, I'm an outsider, just like my companions here. I can't really say much about a remedy, but I do have a piece of advice, Miss Lingsha. The Vidyadhara and the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu have always been intricately connected. If you cannot distance yourself from these ties, Miss Lingsha, changing the situation within the Alchemy Commission may be quite challenging.
I may not know about politics, but I do know that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been operating within the Alchemy Commission for years. If you're determined to root them out, maybe you should discuss it with the General.
I see. Thank you for your valuable insights. While the Lux Arrow from the Rainbow possesses unparalleled power to sever the ambrosial arbor, it can't sever mortals' desire to prolong their existence. Just like how the Cloud Knights can eliminate the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but are unable to calm the hearts and minds of the people within the Alchemy Commission.
Yeah, alright. I'll probably need to stop streaming in about 5 to 15 minutes. Because I need to go out for lunch first, too.
Our Xianzhou forebears knew this well, and that's why they entrusted the duty of guarding the roots of the arbor to the Vidyadhara. However, the Vidyadhara are still only mortal beings. 30 years ago, my mentor served as Alchemy Commission's Cauldron Master. She recognized the emerging undercurrents and sought to cleanse the source of the disturbance. Unfortunately, even though she was skilled in the art of healing, she didn't understand the human heart or how to eliminate the sickness lurking within the
How
depths
far
of
would
the
you say
Alchemy
I'm
Commission.
into
In the end,
Act 1
she was
of
framed and exiled to the Juming. I
this
was also implicated and had to leave the lawsuit.
story act for this version, Ghost Time?
And guess who arbitrated the case and handed down the sentence? None other than General Jing Yuan himself.
What?
You heard it right. The ones responsible for the corruption in the Alchemy Commission are not just the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but even the Divine Foresight himself. Alas, why is your face turning pale, Yanqing? Don't worry about it. I understand that when someone holds a position of power, they may sometimes have to make tough decisions. I won't hold any personal grudges against him. Besides, at our age, holding personal grudges is a luxury we can't afford.
First half, I think. Okay.
I've been waiting
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'm just curious. There she is again. Ugh. It's you.
Why aren't you with your grandpa? What brings you to the Alchemy Commission? Well, let me take
It's
this
the
opportunity to
uncool
introduce
sword
you to
master.
Yanqing.
And it's the little gremlin that stole my ice toothpick.
What a small world.
It is small because the maps are small, Yunli. They can only place you guys.
Stole my sword. Give it back.
He just.
I
God.
see. Let's skip the introduction part
Xianzhou
then.
just turns back into such a kid whenever they start arguing.
Why do I keep bumping into you? Are you stalking me or something?
Of course
Are
not.
you stalking me or
Unlike
something?
you, Miss Yunli, I have important things to take care of. You, on the other hand, seem to have all the time in the world to wander around without returning my sword.
Grandpa used to say that a sword reflects its master.
Uh.
I talked to your sword, and it told me that you've been distracted. You hesitate when you should strike, and you struggle to stay calm when your sword is unsheathed. Now that I see you again, I realize your sword was right. It wasn't me who took your sword. It was you who lost focus.
You really expect me to believe that nonsense? I've been taking it easy on you because you're a guest from the Juming.
Jingyuan, get over here.
Don't people from the Juming know you're supposed to return what you've borrowed?
Come get the children.
Just look at this flying sword.
The children are fighting
Even if I
again.
gave it back to you now, it'd just be
Get
taken
over
away
here.
again in a few hours. You know the Cloud Knight saying, a Cloud Knight must never let slip their weapon. Yes? Well, sure, I can give it back to you now.
Ugh.
But on the battlefield, that's a whole different story.
I hope they sort things out by the end of part 2. Or Jingyuan's gonna be in charge of daycare for God knows how long. Maybe I should call the general. Yeah.
But which general should I call?
Between these two, who do you think is tougher? Don't get me wrong, I'm just curious.
I'm gonna call Fei Xiao instead. Also, honestly, where is she?
It is my first
Where
day
is Fei
at the
Xiao?
Alchemy
I want to
Commission.
see Fei Xiao.
A brawl
Let me see
is
Fei Xiao.
definitely not how I.
Well, since you don't approve, I won't draw my sword here.
I didn't mean it in that way.
Let me
Since
see the
you've
foxing
already drawn
general.
your swords, you'd be disappointed if you didn't get to test one another, right? I've received reports that the delves near the Alchemy Commission are still infested with abominations. Seems like my predecessors left quite a mess. So, if you two want to determine who's better, why not focus on them instead of each other?
Because we don't have
Some
PvP.
abominations? Sounds
Well,
boring.
we do. We did
The
with
Cloud
the
Knight's
bird
duty
event.
to eliminate those abominations. You don't have to ask me
Go.
twice, Miss Lingsha. I'll help you get rid of them.
Oh, you think you're the only one who knows how to behave? If Lingsha needs anything, I'll gladly draw my sword and help her out.
It's so heartwarming to see both of you being so sweet and caring. So then, shall we get going?
Let's go. Let's go.
Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were eradicated,
Huh?
their experimental abominations have been festering here.
Why did we need? Oh,
If
okay.
you want a contest, I'll be the referee. The one who kills the most abominations within an hour wins.
Why was there a loading screen if we're just standing at the same spot?
Wingsha, as always, you're still an expert in making unpaid work sound so noble and grand.
It's for your own good, little Yunli.
Little
While you
Yunli.
desire to compete against each other, I don't want to see either of you getting hurt.
That's really thoughtful of you, Cauldron Master.
So, are you both ready?
Do I get to... Yeah, but how is this Yanqing though? How's your gear? How's your gear? Are you pissing my bruh? Okay, I'm sure their Yanqing's better than my Yanqing. We'll just leave it at that, right? Okay, so we're gonna do a quick here. Let's see. How should we use Yanqing? How should we use Yanqing? Get a team perfectly suited just for him. How would we go about doing that? Oh, I know. This is definitely a team for Yanqing. Oh, yes. In fact, I even put another one in. What? No way.
Ugh. Looks like my predecessors left quite a mess. Let me say it again.
This is such a Yanqing compatible
In
team.
an hour wins.
He is definitely not getting shoved to the side.
Be careful when you draw your swords, and make sure you don't hurt each other.
I'm not gonna lie, I wish they let me try out Clara 2.0 instead. Yeah, okay. Wait, what happened to my...
It's just as quick.
What happened to my... Oh. Oh my... It's actually a competition, that's hilarious. I mean...
The sword is like water. Strike with heart!
Destiny isn't chosen.
Ill fate descends.
We just gotta kill them before... I see.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Well, Yun Li, I'm sure you're great with your giant claymore, but can you compete against an emanator of nihility?
It too shall fall.
I didn't expect so. Someone who can't even hold on to his sword to actually have some skill.
Okay, that's just brutal. Damn. No competition. That'd be crazy though. Wow, okay. That's not fair, is it? She just one-shot at the 8. I don't get to do that.
Eternals, the dead.
Yeah, that's not fair, bro. That's not fair.
Ill tidings manifest.
Destined for oblivion.
Well, let's see. Okay, we can do this so we get a stack. Never. This is why no one uses you, Yanqing. Breaking them doesn't even gain me a debuff. That's fucking useless. God.
I underestimated you.
Man. Man.
Ill fate descends.
That's just kind of sad, though. That's kind of sad.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Frightening.
A one-time enemy.
Practice is over.
but I have not seen this animation in so long. I have not seen this animation in so long. See, you one-shot the ape. I don't get to one-shot no ape. What the hell?
Nothing. Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Man. See, even Lord Chan gets me a debuff when he breaks an enemy. What the fuck, Xianzhou? That's so not cool.
I weep for the departed.
Yeah, let's brutalize that doggy.
It too shall fall.
How did that not gain me any points? What the fuck? Okay.
Another journey begins. In still waters of oblivion.
Well, that's piss. Okay, so yeah, let's do this.
A one-time enemy.
Well, we won.
I win, Miss Yunli.
You're welcome, Yanqing. You totally weren't carried or anything.
You got lucky.
Why don't you just give me back my
No,
sword,
we'd win.
sincerely apologize, and then go cry your eyes out to your grandpa?
Okay, don't taunt her now.
Consider yourself lucky that I'm not interested in your rusty sword.
Oh.
As I don't have the nasty habit of snatching other people's weapons.
All you did was chop down a few monsters. Don't get carried away with yourself.
Jesus.
If you think you can just take this sword from my hand, go ahead and try.
There's still. Oh god, they're actually gonna go PvP. Oh. Guys, watch the rooftops. That's someone's house. You just. She has a nice aim though. She threw that thing like a frisbee. Oh.
Well fought, my young friends.
Oh, that was so cool. What the fuck? She stopped it with 2 fingers. Oh, that's so badass. She's so badass. I need her now. Her eyes are so pretty. Everything about her is so pretty. Nimble Fox Lady. Oh my.
However, both of you have shortcomings. One of you focuses on dodging and weaving, while the other relies
And the
on
first thing she does is to constructively criticize them on their attacks and their fighting styles. She's so cool. She's so cool. I'm totally not a fanboy. She's so cool. Oh, God. Damn, it's God. Dude, with the coat, oh, she looks like she's wearing a suit. But it's still got the Xianzhou vibe going on. My goodness. Whew. Also, again, what is this? 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 What is the obsession with belts? I don't understand it.
Me? I'm just a patient seeking medicine from the Alchemy Commission.
Oh, God.
A passerby, if you will.
I'm about to make her my
I thought
new
I'd
religion.
seen my fill of impressive
So
fights
quickly.
during the war dance. Yet here I am, able to witness a remarkable fight at the Alchemy Commission, of all places. Well, the
Oh.
Lawfu is never short of surprises.
Her hair's long too, the way it fades into like dark, like turquoise. Oh my god.
However, I have a small suggestion.
God.
Why don't you settle this dispute
I'm
fair
so
and
digging her
square in the
design.
war dances ring? That way, you can resolve your differences with a proper duel and put your grudges behind you.
Grudges? No, not at all. Yunli and I, we were just sparring.
Sparring? You summoned your flying
her
sword,
VA is
and
great,
she swung
too.
her sword with full strength. No grudges
Sounds
between
exactly like how she looks.
Aha! What brings you here, Lady Fei Xiao? Have you finished your health consultation with the Dragon Lady? Fei Xiao? Grandpa always talks about you. Could it be that you are...
The Merlin's Claw of the Xianzhou Yaoqing?
Looks like I'm quite famous on the Xianzhou Lawfu, too.
God, look at her makeup too. I'm sorry, okay? I'll stop fanboying.
Of course. Everyone has heard of the great general. Known to all, and unbeknown to none.
Great General? Isn't that title a bit too narcissistic? I don't like it.
God, she's so cool about it too. God.
Ooh, I heard there's a dozing general on the Lawfu. So I came up with a humble nickname for myself. The Lacking General. Lacking in worries, regrets, and rivals. Sounds much better, right?
Yeah, that's a befitting title that sounds both humble and impressive. Now that the sparring session is over, Yanqing and Yunli, shouldn't you politely thank General Fei Xiao for her guidance and bury the hatchet?
Yes.
Here's your sword.
Thank your elder.
Keep it safe. Or it might get taken away again. By the way, we haven't settled the score yet. I'll defeat you fair and square next time we fight.
This is how she apologizes? Now that I finally got my sword back, I should report to the seat of divine foresight. I'll take my leave, General Fei Xiao.
Seriously, I don't get it, but like the way she's rocking this coat, I can't describe it in words. I can't. It's so majestic.
Oh, by the way, Miss Linksha, if you've got some free time, I'd like to invite you to the seat of divine foresight for a chat with General Jingyuan. I think there's more to those personal grudges you mentioned earlier.
The Mara struck, right?
Thanks for stepping in, General Fei Xiao. Otherwise, I'd have had to knock them out with my incense.
Like, there's something about her getup that screams mafia boss, but at the same time, her color scheme contradicts the whole idea of her being like the mafia boss energy, if that makes sense. Like just being downright like a delinquent or just something. No, it's not that. I don't know. She looks
Just
crazy.
doing what you asked.
Jesus.
How about we call it even as payment for the healer lady's consultation?
Sorry, but even a general needs to pay their bills. We don't do credit here. And let's not forget, you'd have been waiting decades for a chance to see the Dragon Lady if it weren't for me.
Like, It's rarely you see the character model look just as good, if not better, than the gotcha splash art that they put out for drip marketing. This is me right now with Fei Xiao.
Well, you can always send the bill to the seat of divine foresight
Like, my goodness.
and say it's for mentoring those kids. After all, it was quite the effort splitting them up. I nearly had to get tough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to find a spot and get some fresh air.
You get that fresh air, Fei Xiao. Goodness. Oh, there's
Back
the two.
already? You've met with Jing Yuan and wandered around for a few hours. So, what do you think?